Hello everyone, I am Nintentube, and today I'm going to be showing you guys what happened as I tried to play Pokemon Red for 1 week. Pokemon Red and Blue are probably one of my favorite games, as I even have Charizard as my Twitter profile icon. So today we're going to be stepping back to the past as we go back to this nostalgic game that I haven't even played in a while, so I'm going to be completing it in 1 week and showing you guys what happened. So right here I started off in the game and called myself Eddie. I also got my rival to be named John. Right here I started off the game with getting a potion from the PC as it would help us in the beginning game against the rival fight. So right here I tried to head up to Route 1, but Professor Oak stopped and called us to go back to his lab, and so right here we got a Charmander as started as it was the icon as a game. Gary got a Squirtle as his Pokemon, and we went to a rival fight. Right here Squirtle didn't have any water moves, so we were fine when it comes to advantages, but Squirtle did have Scratch and Tail Whip, as Tail Whip failed a lot in his part, so we didn't get the upper hand to use Scratch. That also got Charmander to level 6. So then we decided to head up and start off our journey to Viridian City. Also on the way got a potion from this one guy. So I decided to go up to the Pokemon, but then the guy told us to go back to Paladin to give the parts up to Professor Oak. But he gave us the Pokedex. As I went back up to the Pokemon, I was surprised that there weren't any potions there, so I decided to just get Pokeballs. We went back down to Route 1, and since now we had Pokeballs, now I can actually catch a Pokemon that I decided to go for was a Pidgey, as it would help us for a flying type that we could use Fly later on at the game, and it was a success in catching it. I went up to Viridian Forest, and right here we went up against our first bug catcher. I didn't have any fire moves at the point, so I just had to use Scratch. I did a lot of training there, as the Kakunas were really easy to go against since they didn't really have any moves. Charmander finally got to level 9 and learned Ember as it was poison on the way getting there. I decided to stay here as today was day 1 as in our journey. So today was rather a longer day as I had a lot of free time in my hands, so I decided to catch this Pikachu that I found in the wild, and the catch was a success as it would be a cool electric Pokemon in the team. So I'd head up to Pewter City as this was my first gym, as this kid called me as I was light years away from Brock. I pretty much easily defeated him, with Ember doing a neutral advantage against his Sentry and his Diglett. Next up would be Brock, and he would send out a Geodude. He just mostly used Defense Skill for most of the time, getting me to get a lot of the shots in, and to use Ember a lot of times using that offense from Charmander. Afterwards there would be Onix, which would be a bit tough as he used Tackle a few times and used Screech to lower my defense. My Ember wouldn't really do too much damage, but was able to use it with my offense. Got Onix down. Charmander got to level 15 as it was still close to level 16 to evolve. But hey, we got Leer from it as it was a defensive move that I think we learned from Onix. Afterwards, I head off west to Cerulean City. Also, right there, I got Charmander to evolve into Charmeleon. Next up, I would head up to Mount Moon, and not too much happened here besides my Pokemon actually getting poisoned and was in need of desperate heal in the Pokemon Center in Cerulean City. I decided to head up before heading to the gym, and before the edge, I actually went into an unexpected counter to Gary. The battle pretty much was pretty easy, as he actually had Abra that just teleported all over the place, and Pikachu was super effective against Squirtle as he was greatly used. I went up the bridge, and after the route there, I went against Bill's house to receive the SS ticket for the boat. So I head up to the gym and went against this one trainer before going against Misty just to see how I did, and Thundershock did a pretty well amount of damage as I would use him a lot to this gym. Soon afterwards, I went against Misty, and she used a story as I would go in with my Pikachu and just spam Thunder Shock as it would be super effective. She also Starmie as I used a few potions, and I also got Starmie to be paralyzed, which helped me a lot to get Cascade Badge. So afterwards, I would head up to Vermilion City and also went against this guy to give me Dig. I also got Charmeleon to use Dig, which I think would be useful. I head down to Vermilion City after Cerulean City, and went through the SS Annie, and unexpectedly again I went against another rival fight as I just did an hour ago. Nothing too much happened as it was pretty much the same fight as the last time, and we decided to use Pikachu against Pidgeotto, as well as I used Charmeleon against Wartortle as I used my Dig instead of using Ember, which actually had a good effect in this battle. After the fight, I decided to head up and talk to the captain, which would give me cut for the gym, and left the SS Annie. Decided to head up to the Diglett Cave as towards the end I would actually receive Flash, and decided to catch a new Pokemon here for the next gym. Diglett is all I can find, and I knew its ground moves would be super effective against the electric Pokemon City gym, so I decided to catch it. But then I just realized I actually didn't have any more Pokeballs, besides I had this one Great Ball, and Diglett was about to use Dig, so I decided to switch out with Pidgey, just in case if I didn't catch it as Dig didn't do anything against flying type Pokemon, so I decided to, hey, just use a Great Ball and decided to catch it. Also here I decided to give Cut to Charmeleon because why not? So I went up to the Vermilion City gym, but I actually didn't realize that in this generation you actually have to go to your Pokemon and enable Cut. So I thought it was Gen 3, so I mean, hey. Though in this gym it was mostly about electric Pokemon, so I decided to put Diglett up first. And also got Pidgey to evolve as I was leveling up. Ha, take that, Gary. Now I have a better Pidgeotto. So in this electric gym, you actually have to enable 2 electric locks, which I did, and it took me about 10 minutes to do so. So right here I decided to put Diglett up first, going against Surge, as I didn't have any chances of losing any of my Pokemon. So right here Diglett was up first against his Voltorb, and pretty much Diglett's Dig really just one-hit KO most of his Pokemon. Against this Raichu, he was a bit harder, but I was able to use Dig a lot, and was so close to one-hit KOing him, but all I needed to do was scratch, as Raichu's electric moves didn't really do anything. And so we received TM24, which was Thunderbolt, which as soon as he told me to give it to electric Pokemon, I switched to giving it to Pikachu, and now Pikachu out Thunderbolt, as there was 3 Thunder moves, and which really confused me. So I decided to go up to this house in Cerulean City, as he would give me a bike voucher, which I would trade for this man in Cerulean City to give me a bike. So in this generation, I would actually have to go to my pack every time to enable my bicycle. Right here, I decided to head west to Cerulean City, from Cerulean City, and decided to head up as through the next dark cave. I would actually go through it in tomorrow, and decide to call it a day there. So today was a much shorter day, as I went through this very dark cave and had HM05 that I decided to give Pikachu. It was flash and it really enlightened the area. So I decided to get out, not too much there. All I did was just go against a bunch of Jujus and Zubats, and was able to make it to Lavender Town, and I wouldn't go to the ghost area yet, as I would go through soon. So I was decided to go to Celadon City to go through the department store to actually get a cool item, and it was a Thunderstone that I could give it to Pikachu so I can give it to him to evolve. And yes, I do love Raichu's more than Pikachu's, even though Pikachu's more beloved, but I really wanted that Raichu. So as I have the gym, I knew that Raichu wouldn't be doing too much in favor since this was a grass gym, but so I decided to skip most of the trainers besides this one who just caught me off guard somehow. And after defeating her, I decided to talk to the gym leader. He was a grass type gym, so I knew Charmander would come in handy as he was poisoned at times, and Victory Bell's Wrap was really broken in this generation. Her very last Pokemon was a Violent Boon, and her Pokemon was burned and I was poisoned, so this was very intense, but I was able to successfully win as I would use Ember, which was super effective. Also from the department store, I also got like a water bottle that I decided to give to the officer that made me go glug. So here in Saffron City, this is where I would go to my next gym, unknowingly that this place wouldn't actually give me the gym, but I would actually be able to find out tomorrow that this is actually the wrong fighting type gym. So I decided to save here and also call it a day. So today I decided to go against this gym, as I just kind of realized that it was a fighting type gym and it actually wouldn't get me the 5th gym badge. So after defeating all those karate choppers, I decided to go against so-called karate master to challenge him. He sent out Hitmonlee, as he would have the fighting type Pokemon that I would get rewarded with, and Pidgeotto wasn't really very helpful against the fighting type Pokemon, as he still didn't have any fighting type moves. So I got to choose whatever I could get, and decided to go with Hitmonlee, as this hard-kicking Hitmonlee could kick all the bad guys' butts. So afterwards, I decided to head to this Ghost Tower, the Lavender Town Tower of Ghost Pokemon, and unexpectedly again got into another rival fight with John. So nothing too much here, as I got Raichu to one-hit KO again, Pidgeotto, pretty easy. So I decided to also put up Diglett up first, since his type would be super effective against the Ghost type Pokemon. After reaching this platform, I actually didn't know what happened, as my Pokemon was fully healed, and also was able to get Diglett to evolve after training against all of those Ghost type Pokemon. So up here, as I head to the floor right before the top, and actually was not able to unveil the Ghost type ID, so I had to go get the Silph Co from this secret Team Rocket's basement, and also had to go against these stupid arrow platforms. So here was our first encounter against Giovanni, as his Pokemon actually wasn't really too tough, so I decided to head back to Lavender Town and unveil the ghost identity to be a Marowak. Didn't decide to catch it, but I went up afterwards and had to go against another pack of Team Rockets, and also got this man to give me the Poke Flute. So I decided to head up into this huge basement, the huge factory of Team Rocket. So after going through these teleport platforms, I also got into another rival fight with Gary, and surprisingly, all of a sudden now he has a Pidgeot, so good for him, I guess. And he also had a Blastoise, so I used Thunderbolt, and it did a lot of damage. So here I also went against Giovanni, just like what I did about an hour ago, and nothing too much really happened against a rival fight like last time, and also got Mr. President to give me a Master Ball. So now I actually finally head up to Sabrina, the gym leader, And not too much actually happened here. I skipped most of the trainers, just teleporting all over the place, and all of a sudden in 2 minutes got to go against Sabrina. And annoyingly, she used recover a bunch of times and reflect, which gave me a harder time to go against Sabrina. I was able to get Alec his hand paralyzed, and with Diglett's dig was able to pretty much get a critical hit, luckily, instead of an easy recover. And afterwards I would head south to Future City, and also going against the Snorlax, which I played Pokefood 2 inside to also encounter it and catch it. With this catch, I knew it was going to be my last Pokemon in the team, so I just decided, like, you know, whatever, and give it a Master Ball. And decided to stay right there and anticipate the use of Snorlax in tomorrow's deck. So today I started off going against another trainer with putting Snorlax up first, as I was excited to use him and try him out against this trainer who approached me. I came out of that route pretty much with some training, but not too much really happened there. I just went against like a lot of flying Pokemon, and I decided to go into the gym. I also tried challenges for the trainer just to see how I would do, as he had psychic Pokemon which would be work for this gym, and my dig really didn't do too much, so that told me that yeah, I needed to do more training. So I finally approached Koga, which was the gym leader, and he mostly specialized poison type Pokemon. I knew the trio was going to be good since he was super effective against a poison type Pokemon, and as you guys can see, Muck did use minimize, and that made me kind of miss a lot of my attacks, as Koga also used X attacks a lot for no strange reason. So Weezing did use self-destructor, as I did use dig just to pretty much just hide myself. Yes, that was some 300 IQ right there. I mean, it just came out, you know. And also the trio also good at level 34 right there. After the gym, I went to the Safari Zone and to pretty much get like an HM. So decided to head on, and actually right before I was close to the house, the timer just like went off, and so I had to go again, and I actually went to this guy, but then I had no room for it, so I had to make room and delete some items. So I also went down and gave this guy the golden teeth, and I also found at a Safari Zone that he gave me HM04, which would be strength that we could use at the island we're going to. So yeah, through this way we'd have to go to the Seaform Island, and I have to use dig. That's why I get Snorlax, since I didn't really have any water type Pokemon. That's why I really caught him. Here we are in Seaform Island. Today was kind of a shorter day. I don't know, I think I had to do some things, so we're just going to be ending off right there, and next tomorrow we're going to be going through the island. So today we head off to the Seaform Island, and actually all of a sudden we just ran through a wild seal, which I didn't really feel any interest to catch it. And on the way there I actually did find Articuno up north, but I did kind of decide to skip it. That's where he would be, and so yeah, because I really wasn't interested. I only have a week to play this, guys, so I went to the Pokemon immediately after Seaform Island and Cerebral Island to get actually exactly 15 Hyper Potions that I needed for the gym, but the door was actually locked, so I had to go into this factory basement or whatever to grab the key. It had a bunch of like switches and everything that I had to do to get up there to the key. Finally, at last, I actually found it. And there's also a lot of like TMs here with like Solar Beam and Blizzard that I mostly just gave Snorlax, and also I also found a rare candy. And yeah, and the most unusual way I actually was able to evolve Charmeleon to a Charizard. And hey, I know flying moves are now super effective to it, but hey, that's why we gave dig to it around like day 2. So I was now able to go against the gym. I had fire type Pokemon, and I knew the trio's dig and even Charizard dig was going to be super effective and going to be really useful in this gym, and even Snorlax's Surf. So that's what I pretty much did at the end. So I put Snorlax up first, as I know its great defense would be, you know, pretty well defensive against the fire type Pokemon, and I also had Surf. And also him only got to level 34 and also got it rolling kick, but also here in this battle we did have the trio just using dig. It was super effective. At the last one-on-one match I did switch to Charizard just to make it more like epic, I guess. So I did use dig, which is super effective. Arcanine's Roar wasn't really using it, really wasn't doing anything. So he did use Super Potion, but actually in an unusual way he died by taking recoil damage and use takedown. So yeah, we did also got the TM from there. Fire Blast that I taught to Charizard, and I pretty much just decided to call that a day from that one epic battle. Alright, so today was going to be the last day that I could really play Pokemon Red, and I decided to head up to Pallet Town, which this place gave me nostalgia from about a week ago. And heading up to Route 1, I also encountered this Pidgey, and I just used Blizzard on, just for the fun of it. So I decided to head up to Viridian City, as this gym would be our last and final one to get our 8th badge. Going into a trainer, I knew Solar Beam was going to be really good against this gym, as I had Snorlax using Solar Beam and Surf. So I pretty much skipped maybe most of his trains of Side 2, and I decided to go to Giovanni, as I've already been through him before twice. And I This is just like the same Rhyhorn. I did use Solar Beam right there in this gym battle. Actually Dugtrio actually used Dig. Luckily we were kind of slower and was able to use Solar Beam last. And I think that really kind of did it instead of us missing Dugtrio like digging. I believe this was like our last battle, and I used Dig to get on Rhydon, which is the strongest Pokemon. Ground type moves super effective against the Rhyhorn. So we received TM27, which was Fisher, and we weren't really able to use it since we saved right here. I think I had to do some extra work, so I think that's going to be really it for the video, guys. That was pretty much a week of me playing Pokemon. Somehow I was able to get this in under 20 minutes, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit the subscribe button if you guys actually like the content, if you guys made it here, and hit the like button, and comment below what I should do next, or even what series I should be doing next, if you guys want to continue this. Because I kind of did disabandon the last one. I just really wanted to get this in. I think this was really interesting and fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.